How are you? How are you? And welcome to yet another exciting episode of Churchill Show Journey Series Edition. And today, I'm sure you're gonna love the journey we're taking because it's about big voice, big radio voice that you've demanded and requested for a very long time. Before that, I had an embarrassing moment. You know, for the first time, nilijiuliza, is this how they feel? So, nilikuwa nimekuja kufanya recording kidogo at Cambridge, Magadi Road. And so I meet this guy. Obviously, he was an athlete. Maki zile viatu alikuwa amevaa zinakaa za Eliud Kipchoge, the shiny luminous one. Zile za Zoom. Hizo zinasemekana ziko na spring. So he's smiling. We took some pictures, we exchanged ideas. I could say, huyu jamaa namjua. But you know, haya jamaa ufanana na wanashindaga kila saa. So, who is this guy? But we took some pictures, akaniambia nimwandikie namba, nikamwandikia namba kwa karatasi. Then as I was leaving, akaniambia ngoja, I have a gift for you. Now, normally sipatagi zawadi. Akanitolea viatu. These shoes.
Naitwa Timothy Cheriot, world champion 2019. Nimefurahi leo kuona na Churchill Cambridge tukitrain na nimepatia kiatu.
Asante sana bro. Asante sana.
Thank you.
Okay. Hizi ni noma. Ni yake. Siwezi ona kwa duka hizi. Za Nike original. My goodness, Zoom. Hizi ni Zoom. Thank you so much. Sasa mimi nitakupatia kicheko hapa. Thank you very much. Thank you. And I was very humbled by Timothy Cheruyot. This guy is a living legend. He's a living treasure. Na uwezi mjua. Sengine wakutana na watu. I hope we can do more publicity. I hope we can do more. Kwanza mimi nimeanza kupenda marathon sana. I'm a fan of marathon. Not just because of Timothy Cheruyot, but even what Eliud is doing for us and all these other amazing athletes. I'm humbled. Thank you so much, Timothy Cheruyot. And this I'll treasure. Sasa hii nitaenda nifungie mahali. Nasikia kama mkimbiaji. So today, so many comments, and I hope we can run the... People have been wanting to know the face behind the voice. They want to know his story. Okay, he's here. On this week's Churchill Show Journey Series edition, we feature a legend when it comes to airwaves and radio. This is none other than MK Maina Kageni. And oh me, oh my, does he have a story or what? Come along, tufuate story of the voice, Maina Wangoi Kageni.
Hi, my name is Maina Kageni. I'm a real Nairobian. I'm last born in a family of 3 children. I've got an elder brother and an elder sister. My mom raised us as a single mom. My dad passed away when I was a toddler, so I hardly ever knew him. Growing up without a father really didn't affect me much because you don't miss what you've never had. But I had a very strong father figure in SK Macharia. And if there's anything I needed, I'd go to him. So he basically is my father. He raised me. My brother is in business. He's got a couple of beautiful children. My sister as well. She lives in the UK. She works there as well. She's got 2 beautiful boys as well. They're happy, they're growing, and they're making a difference in their own lives. I really didn't have a troubled childhood. I was provided for everything. There's nothing I lacked. But one thing my mom insisted on was me having my own mind. She always encouraged me to express myself and encouraged my brother and my sister to really express themselves and do what they want to do. And I think that's what enabled me to find my place in life. It enabled me to find a purpose. And that's the one thing you've got to give your child, that environment where they can be able to find something to latch onto and to aspire to be or to aspire to do, and let them chart their own paths. You cannot police everything your child does. You need to let them be. And along the way, they're going to make mistakes, but you've got to stand back and let them fall down once in a while. The getting up again is going to teach them a few lessons. I attended Westlands Primary School, which is my primary school that I did my primary education in. I then went to Laser Hill Academy, and that basically sums up my educational journey. But of course, every day you never leave school. Every day teaches you something new. And primary school is where I built friendships that lasted until today. High school, I met people who changed even my business direction in a lot of ways. And I went to school with some very influential people who've become huge mega businessmen. They've been in power for a long, long time. They've been around circles of power. So I've learned from them a lot. And the good thing is, if you learn how to really grow your relationships from even way back in the day, you'll be amazed at how easy it becomes for you to get along in life. It's the relationships that matter. My mom used to work for the UN. Then she went into business when my dad passed away. So she ran his businesses and her own businesses as well. I'm very, very fortunate to say I've got two mothers, because my aunt has been another mainstay in my life. And she played a very big role in raising me in conjunction with my mom. Another big influence in my life was S.K. Masharia. He also basically raised me. He was the father figure that I never had. And his children are my brothers and my sisters, quite very, very close. I'm thankful for him in a lot of ways. And there are other people who've influenced my life a lot. They're personal friends. I'd rather not name them, but they're people who I can count on for support in any way, shape, or form. And you need to have those in your life as well. You need people who you can call, sometimes just to talk to, and they need to be there. So my life has been pretty much uneventful. I never really had a dream. If you ask me, what did I dream to grow up to be? I never had one of those. And that's the amazing thing. All I wanted was to be very, very, very wealthy. Still not achieved it, but we are working hard towards it. So I really hope it comes to pass. But as I continued in life, it occurred to me and it dawned on me that the most important thing is to make a difference. And somehow that just crept up on me and just edged its way up to the top of my list of priorities. And making a difference sometimes is giving someone a listening ear, a shoulder to lean on. Doesn't necessarily have to do with money, but just being there for people. Sometimes a smile could be enough. So, and it's free. So if you can be able to prioritize making a difference, then you'll do well in life, and you'll be satisfied with yourself. Another thing I learned quite early on in life is you cannot go alone on a journey. My mom always used to tell me, this finger alone cannot kill a fly, even if you tried. But this fist can kill a man. You need to have people in your life you can anchor to. You need to go as a team. And teamwork has been at the very heart of everything I do. I always ask, where is the team? Where is the team effort? Because I cannot do anything alone. Neither can you. We try and take on too much. It ends up breaking us. It ends up frustrating us. It ends up depressing us. So you've got to think of that. I've always liked being in business. I do a lot of work, especially biasharas, not shops or anything, but I like to make things happen. And the one thing I learned earlier on is that unless you're solving a problem, you'll never make money. If you're solving a problem, you're onto a good thing. You look at companies like Safaricom. They're solving our communication problems, and that's why they're the most successful company in the entire region. If you're not solving a problem, you're never gonna make any money. So when you look at something, you need to ask yourself, what problem will this solve? And if you're solving a big enough problem, well, you're in for a big enough payday. So it's another thing that I remembered from earlier on as I started dabbling in business. You don't need to have studied for anything for you to achieve something in a field. Sometimes the best teacher is experience. So learn as you go. But the most important thing is that every lesson that life offers you, remember it. So you don't make the same mistake twice. Because a mistake made twice is not a mistake, it's a choice that you're making. That's how I live my life, and happiness to me is very important. So you need that, and you need to be happy with yourself. I was always a very big toddler in primary school, in high school, even after high school, and I ballooned up to 119 kgs. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it was ridiculous. And it was a change I had to make, not just to stay alive and stay healthy, but so that I can feel good about myself. So if you're not happy with yourself, there's no way you're gonna get happiness anywhere else. So be happy with yourself and seek happiness where you find it. Where you encounter negativity, avoid it. It's just not worth the stress. That is my story. Really, there's really not that much, but I hope there's enough to help you make a difference in yours.
The world.
All right, welcome back. Unashikilia kitego. I'm supposed to start.
Siwaze.
Wacha tuanze. Welcome back. Welcome back to Churchill Show, Journey Series Edition. And guess what? With the best actor in Nairobi Drama Festival. Ulishinda wapi?
What do you mean? I was best actor.
Maina Kageni.
Let me tell you.
Mlifika hapi?
With the school got to provincials.
Yes.
We didn't get to nationals, but I was the best actor. What does that tell you?
That tells me there are better people than
no,
you.
No. There was no better actor. Yet other schools made it to the finals. I did the pot of gold.
You are the main actor.
I was the main guy. I was a very old wise mzee.
Do you remember any line? One simple line.
I can't remember.
At all.
But it was a very good play.
Yeah.
I remember the lines were so many.
Yeah.
And that's why I really I respect actors, because come on, I memorize this of it too. I think it was a whole exercise book.
So Laser Hill.
Yeah. Laser Hill Academy. Alumni. But then, let's say if you're watching, I love you guys. Basketball, you guys are just champions. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of that school. You know, I was a pioneer at Laser Hill.
Yes.
So there was no monolization.
Really?
Me, when I was in Form 1, I think the most senior class was Form 2. So we were basically age mates. So there was no monolization.
Yeah. So
plus the principal loved me, Mrs. Brown.
Mrs. Brown.
Yeah.
Then ukatoka hapo ukaenda UK.
Nikaenda UK.
Sema masomo kukutana na ukuta.
Zikagongana head on collision. Man, the UK, let me tell you, it was one of the biggest life lessons I have ever had in my life, because I went from everything to nothing at all.
Na mlikuwa na Shiko Wiruri?
Yes, she was in the UK at that time.
The same school, same college?
No, this was, what college?
Au kuingia darasani?
Kuingia hapi. I registered, I did never attended. Baba nilikuwa natumiwa pocket money.
Eventually uliambia mother aje, what did you say?
She found out.
Oyo.
And that was the end of everything, because then I had to find my own place.
Yes.
I had to get a job. It was the hardest thing ever. And that's when you realize that you're strong, when your only option available is to be strong. I met people who changed my life. I remember there was a time we lived in a house. Okay, didn't live in a house, but I used to go there a lot. A friend of mine, a Ghanaian friend, called Inu. And he lived, the guy whose house he lived in was a pensioner. An 8-year-old ex-boxer. It was called Big John. Na huyu Mike alikuwa naomba Big John kikufe. Ile wachiwe nyumba. Aki Big John hakukufa.
Wajua watu wabaya
I think he's still there. My boxer.
Yes.
But Michael Lindy taught me a lot of life lessons.
Yeah.
I saw how truck drivers make money.
Yeah.
Because I'd go to the job center and when I'd see truck drivers, it was 1,500 pounds a week.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
Me, the most I could get was like 250
Yeah.
pounds a week.
Uh-huh.
So I knew I need to get there. Ubaya kufika hapo,
Yeah.
you need the heavy goods vehicle license.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Hiyo peke yake it was like 4,000 pounds. So I had to save. You learn how to save. Life teaches you everything.
Yes, it does.
Saved for my license, did the test, got my license.
Yeah.
And that was a game changer.
Yeah.
Because when I started driving trucks, my money increased.
Yeah.
And there's nothing I didn't do. I delivered fish and meat and vegetables to Chinatown, everywhere.
Where?
I remember one day I was going home, I was in the tube, and it was peak time, but I was alone. No one could sit next to me. Nikunuka.
Yes, in where dereva wa,
opposite
you know, in
me.
essence, where ulikuwa dereva wa samaki. Lori ya samaki.
Yes, you know, in all
place-
intents and purposes.
Yeah.
So opposite me were two ladies.
Yes.
And they were Kikuyus. Wakaanza kunisengenya na Kikuyu.
Oyo.
Sasa naona kimu Nigeria geke. Naona hiki Nigeria.
Eh.
Sasa geathie kwendia dawa, kinaenda kuuza madawa.
Eh.
And I sat there
Eh.
and I listened. And I could say nothing. Because that's where life had taken me. But there was a time I worked throughout Christmas and New Year's, so I got 3 times my pay.
Yeah.
Nikatoka hapo,
Yeah.
I invested in cars to export to Kenya.
Yeah.
That was the first meaningful biashara I ever did. What made me start that, one day in the middle of winter, nikapita pale Hammersmith Odeon,
Yeah.
za kisinema.
Yeah.
Nikaona picha ya Kenya Airways
Wow.
with a Maasai,
Mm.
with Mount Kilimanjaro in the background. And
Yeah.
it was so hot in that picture.
Yeah.
Na huku na kufa na baridi.
Yes.
Kasema shiga nini shigana.
You're coming back home.
I went, I bought cars, I started coming home, selling them, I started getting orders.
Now, everyone will be asking, voice ilikuja hapi, Maina Kageni, the voice. the
Now,
what?
so this is what happened.
Yeah.
DJ Pinye
Yeah.
and a few common for friends of ours.
Yeah.
So they had brought some DJs and we went to book ads. That time there were only 2 stations. There was Capital and there was Metro. Then remember they asked for 40,000 for the voiceover.
Yeah.
Kasema voiceover ni nini? Si wajua ad kwa mtu anaongea hizo mawords.
Yeah.
Kasema naweza fanya.
Eh.
Nikafanya.
Eh.
Kaulizwa, have you ever thought of doing radio?
Eh.
No. Why? I said I've never even thought of it.
Eh.
Okay, when you're done with this DJ thing,
Eh.
kuja.
Eh.
We see what you can do.
Uh-huh.
That's how I got into radio. I got in as a sports presenter, but I loved radio.
Yeah.
So I don't know how. I think it was Jackie Andere. Jackie, if you're listening, you know I owe you my life.
Yeah.
Jackie pushed. Niwekwe, I be given a Sunday afternoon show.
Yeah.
Nikapewa hiyo, nikaipenda. Then I became a swing shift presenter. You know Bobby Kiyoko used to do Hits Not Homework.
Yeah.
He was the original creator of Hits Not Homework. Ile inafanywa leo. So I used to watch Bob. Bob used to present standing up.
Yeah.
The authority was incredible.
Yeah.
Then the way before he does traffic and travel, iko button alikuwa na finya hapo. I used to ask him what is that for. He says, so it makes the if you're listening on radio, it makes your radio tune to Capital. Wah! Wah! So when you became a swing shift presenter, what does that mean? When the big presenters used to go, kina Phil Matthews, Zain Vaji, Caroline Mutoko.
Caroline had already started.
She was already there. She used to be the afternoon jam, the afternoon jam. Yeah. So I used to fill in for Caroline's show. Maybe she has to do Zane's show or she has to do breakfast. I used to be the filling presenter. But Caroline trained me a lot.
Yeah.
Really, she taught me how the workings.
The desk.
Desk kila kitu. Hiyo ni Caroline. They are a very great job. Thanks a lot, Caroline. So from then on, I was a swing shift presenter. One day I got a call from a guy called Dennis Kashero.
Yeah. Ilikuwa inaitwaje hiyo kipindi?
Is it Tushauriane? Tushauriane.
Oh, Tushauriane.
Yes, that was Dennis Kashero. That time
The one that was banned.
That one that was banned because he kissed a woman on VOK, KBC, kisa ni ya Kimodo.
The president said what?
Bana hiyo.
Hiyo kipindi.
Ikapigwa marufuku. Akaingia marketing. There was at the Daily Nation as marketing. They had just started Nation Broadcasting Division.
Yes.
So he called me and said, you know, you can't be a swing presenter.
Yeah.
You should be a main presenter. Joe tuonge, tuonge. Moved to Nation. Nation FM was starting.
Buskiza uelele sauti ya hii ni Nation FM. Hujambo, karibu mimi.
Remember they had a female who used to sing the Swahili songs. Do you know who that female is?
Who was that?
Wahoo. Wahoo sang the jingles for Nation FM.
Wow, how old are you again?
Why?
Amazing. And then there would be Zawadi Mawanda.
Zawadi Mawanda was there. Bernard Otieno was there.
Munene Nyaga.
Now, Bernard Otieno used to do this one, nanini, for Kina Gideon Ghost.
Yes.
Patanisho. Now, Bernard is the one who started that kind of programming. Very popular mid-morning show.
Yes.
In the morning, we had Tony Party.
Yes.
Remember Tony Party? Tony Party was there. We had Robert Warobi.
Oh, Robert.
Robert Warobi, superstar.
Yeah.
Absolute superstar. We had the Munene Nyaga.
Yes.
Then they started a Swahili Saturday show.
Kamusi ya
Changamka. With Nuhu Bakari. And Lolani Kalo. So those are the people, I mean, those were just legends. I worked with the late Ken Walibora.
Yes.
Used to do news.
Oh my God.
Hakuwa na sense of time.
Yeah.
Anaweza fanya news a pause. Wajua za presenter, masaa ni masaa. Unamwangalia, unazima mic. Nini? Nafikiria. No. Boss, news needs to end. But he taught me so much. Michael Kinyo was working for NTV. It was a great crew.
I think Nation FM.
Yeah.
Ingekuwa hivyo, don't you think wamgewasha?
Man, it'll be untouchable. They had the best mix of everything.
Yeah.
They had great speakers, they had great content, they had
The structure was amazing.
Language speakers, and the Nation's got a very rich history.
It does.
If there's one day, if the Nation ever decides to do something, I'd really ask them to open up their library to the members of the public, because the richness of Kenyan history that is there is untouchable. I used to be very, very mechanical.
Yeah.
You know, right sound, you know, flowing, kept it tight.
Just come out of
So I'd come out, you know, this is Nation FM, what you are doing, it's a great day, great evening, great time to be Kenyan. And I used to be told, Maina, be Kenyan. You know, loosen up. I tried, I couldn't. Then one day there was a riot. And remember, I just bought a brand new Levine. Black, tinted windows. Yeah? Sports rims.
Yes.
Mahewa. I'd parked outside Nation Center.
Yeah.
You imagine if there would be students,
Yes.
they were rioting. Every time they used to riot, they used to come to Nation Center.
Yeah.
They smashed my car. That's the day I flipped. That's the day I went and said, Kujeni hapa.
Yeah.
Now I deal with, come and deal with me. Gari yangu memuuliza nini? My boss was happy. He said, that now is what I need on radio. And if that didn't happen, I probably would have not even stayed in radio, because it was not that enjoyable. But once that happened, I started enjoying myself. I opened up, I started speaking. My Swahili was horrible. I mean, I was one of those people who just didn't speak Swahili. I even Kikuyu, I learned after Form 4. Are you with me? I was one of those people, you'd go to shows and she'd be like, "We mwega?" And I'd say, fine. No, one of those people. So I started learning, and I was not afraid to learn Swahili on air. I'd make mistakes, I'd get corrected, and I'd learn. Then I got a call.
Now who's this call?
Patrick Kwako called me and said, this is Patrick Kwako. You know, Patrick Kwako is a person who calls you and the world stops.
Up until today.
Up until today. And he told me, tomorrow, Trattoria, 10 a.m. Trattoria tukaenda tukapatana.
So Carol alikuwa ashatoka Capital ameenda.
Huyu alienda Kiss kitambo when Kiss was starting. Hiyo advertising zao hata zikaongelesha wa parliament. Trattoria 10 a.m. Nikafika hapo. Kaniambia, that time the phrase was, I need you to make the big switch to Kiss Wana. Nikasikia sasa tapa kiyo.
Ukisikia ile pesa inapeana huko.
First of all, you need to be a star. You know, on Kiss, you are a star. If you're on Kiss. Akasema, we need to talk about maths. Yeah. Let's talk about the money. How much are you being paid? How many of these guys are paying me only 180,000?
Was that true?
No, I was being paid 60 G's.
60?
I told him 180,000. So he told me what I'm going to do. I'm going to start you off at 380,000. Bro.
Back then?
Yeah. You know, you must pretend to be very, you know, you must don't look desperate. So he said, can I give it a think and call you later? Because they had some plans for me, and I need to, you know, get some synergize. Told me, no, give me a call later. Nikatoka Trattoria, you know, very dignified. Nikakata kona, nikakimbia. Nikakimbia Nation Center. Boss, this is the money being put. He told me, go.
He couldn't match up.
I've got senior managers, I don't even pay that.
Yeah.
I give you my blessing.
Yeah.
Go.
Wow.
So I joined Kiss 100.
Yeah.
You know, on Kiss you are a star. When you came, no matter what you did, you are a star. Automatically. It was fun. I worked with the biggest names. The best radio presenter ever. Edward, Carrie, Francis Quach. I worked with Shiko Mwerore.
Yes.
We had the same show. Busted. Shikoa Busted.
Yeah.
I worked with Ses Mutungi.
Oh,
my radio darling, my radio wife. I love you more than anything.
Ses
Mutungi was just incredible.
Yeah. I love the synergy.
I loved working with Ses.
Ses was amazing.
Ses to take a story in the paper and paint it mpaka hata wewe umesoma hiyo article.
You know, I have a feeling, if you ask me, I think that was the best duo radio ever.
It was.
Chemistry, the best. You and Ses Mutungi.
Yeah, Ses, I love Ses. And I wish one day I can get a chance to do a show with her. I really do. Because I just love her to death.
Might happen.
And she's got some great character. Yeah. We developed a character called Vipul Doggy Dog.
Vipul Doggy Dog.
Vipul was the son of our chairman.
Yeah.
Yeah, akakataa kwenda kufanya kazi industry area. Akakuja. I loved the character, the way we developed it. I didn't even know I could do these things. But we built it up and it got a big following. And I loved my time at Kiss. Working with all these star names. Now I was working very closely with Caroline Mutoko, Nyambane. Nyambane just changed radio characterization completely. I loved him. Sheila Mwanyiga.
Nyambane is awesome.
Sheila Mwanyiga used to do a late night show, and Sheila remains a real queen.
A goddess.
She's a goddess. Oh yeah, that's the word. She's a goddess. She's a real goddess. And you've got this nicest heart, Sheila Mwanyiga. It was great working with them. Kajairo.
Yes.
Kajairo took radio audiences to when he brought reggae. Look, Kiss walikuwa na maringo before.
Yes.
Oh, where reggae is that about?
By the way, without Kajairo, that reggae would not have come up.
Never. By the way, if you go for reggae nights, think Kajairo.
Yes.
Kajairo need called Mudhoni Bwika.
Oh, ni Kiss kama bila Mudhoni Bwika.
Mudhoni B. Mbele na nyuma.
Iko sawa.
Working with them was incredible. Moving to classic, to me, was the real challenge.
Did you feel like it was a demotion going back?
No.
To classic?
You know what kept bothering me? Everyone used to say, I'm only who I am because I'm on Kiss. Uko Kiss, toka uko tuone vile unaweza fanya. So when they decided to put the new format of classic together, it was a challenge. To me, I saw an opportunity. It's time for me to try and do something on my own. And it was the greatest experience ever.
Wow.
And watching that station, I mean, I told myself it's impossible to fall off the floor. That's where we are. You can't fall off the floor.
You can only grow from there.
The only way is up. You've got no choice but to go up. And it was a challenge. I remember Patrick Kwako, Patrick Janja. He had put some ads. That time we had just started the Star. Alikuwa amefanya ad hapo, Classic 105. Our aim is to be the number 2. I told him, no. Number 1. And that ad never ran. But he always gave me a chance. And he gives people the freedom. Express yourself. Don't get me in trouble. Because I got him sued quite a number of times. Because of the nature of my content. But we got through it. And then you have to build the love, and building the love, it takes time, and that's what nowadays people don't realize. In radio, you think you're just gonna jump on and be a sensation. It's not gonna work that way. Yeah, radio takes time. It's a relationship. So it's been a roller coaster ride. If I could start my career all over again, I would do the same thing from the word go. And that's the best thing. And being able to get off here and you're tired. Is the best feeling ever.
Yes, and I know someone will ask, when are you planning to retire? And is that the greatest thing that
there is another presenter who asked me, si you retire hata sisi tukue number 1.
Kazi na ujaenda KMC.
Bado sitoki. We ngoja.
Wangoje kidogo.
Ingie ufanye kile utafanya. Ujijenge.
Ujijenge pole pole.
Ujijenge. There is space for everyone.
And you're doing great job. I hope you're having fun there.
I have so much fun. I've got the best listeners, the best colleagues. When you talk to people and they tell you the way they love what you do, it feels good.
It's amazing.
It feels good. When you talk to people who you thought are too up there, and they tell you, I can't miss your show. It's incredible. When you can count people like the president of Zambia as one of your listeners, I mean, what more do you want in terms of satisfaction? It's a great feeling.
And every day you're getting new listeners.
Every day.
I also listen to
every day. So it's a journey, it's a relationship builder in every sense of the word.
It's a feel-good station.
Except to Kenyan men who don't believe I'm a relationship builder.
We'll get to that, by the way, talking about that, and because we have to go for a break. There's something, if I don't ask you what a crucifix, you know that. But also, hiyo vitu yote, hizo vitu umefanya, akina Sheila, ukakutana nao, akina Maina ataoa lini?
Let me give you what the answer is. If you want to know.
Okay, it's all right. You utatuambia after the break.
Okay.
Because everybody wants to know. Maina harusi yake ni lini? Kama hiyo siku alipewa 380,000 back then, sahi pesa yako inafaa kuilifika. Ng'ombe zingekuwa zimetosha. All right. So don't go away. We'll be right back. Now you can say that. You're better than me saying that.
All right. So don't go away. We'll be right back. Plenty more after the break.
After the break. Great. Maina the voice. Kaunekega.
The world.
My name is Bob Kyoko, a good friend of Mina's, but we also have a long history. I think I first met Maina early 90s, 92, 93. We were in London with Five Alive. We'd gone there trying to find fame and success. And as we met the Kenyan community, we got to meet Maina, who had a huge passion for music even back then. And that was basically between 1992 to 1996 is when we were out there, actually 95. And then on the back of that, every time Maina would come back home, he'd check up on us guys, because we were in the band, and we'd get together, go for Chinese on Aguin's Kodak. There used to be a very nice Chinese restaurant. Eat, sit, drink, laugh till very late in the night. Then 1996, I joined Capital as it was starting. And a few years later, just about 3 years later, Maina joined us at Capital. And then I was doing Hits Not Homework, as he mentioned. And then I left Capital to join Nation, end of 1999. We had gone to start doing the breakfast show, Changamka, initially, and also working with Tony Patti as his deputy, and then programs controller. And Maina came to join us to do Drive. And that's where, as he mentioned, we worked with some amazing people back then. Bernard Otieno, like was mentioned. We worked with Maina himself, Robert Warobi, Shiro Gidongo at some point. And it was just an amazing, amazing time. So it's been wonderful following his journey over these years. It's crazy that he still does this gig. You have to commend his energy and staying relevant. That's the hardest part when you're doing this. Because remember, audiences are changing, things are shifting, what people like or find entertaining is consistently evolving, but he stayed relevant. That's a sign of greatness and discipline. It takes great discipline to look that good and sound that good this long.
The baby is here.
The baby is here.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
He got it. It's one among the few ones. Eh? Mwah. This
Absolutely.
is your toy.
It was the first one of its kind, by the way.
Akia nani.
Yep.
First
First one of its kind, baby.
Sema machine Joe.
Aki.
Leather seats.
Absolutely.
Eh? Nasikia mpaka iko na fridge.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Nasikia ina fridge.
This is my baby.
Is it compatible? What is here?
In
This is your
here
stuff?
is my personal stuff.
Yeah. Then what's unique about this car?
You know, they call it the ultimate driving machine. And it truly is. It's the ultimate driving machine. I feel this car like it, and then it's big. It's nice and big.
Na hii haina funguo ya kuwasha.
Nini? Here, unaanzisha hapa.
This is where you start?
Yes. So when I'm ready to go,
hapo ndio tofauti kwa magari.
you just press ebu finya.
Then
it adjusts for you.
My goodness. And all this space.
Yeah.
Ya kubeba peke yako. By the way, before niambie juu ya marriage, wajua hapa baby seat ingekuwa nzuri sana. Twende ngweke full tank ya 3000 na visa.
Haya.
Unajua ile touchless eh?
Yeah, it's called tap and pay.
Tap and pay.
Tap and pay.
And thank you so much Visa for making it so easy for all of us here. Kwanza hii wakati wa COVID hakuna kushikashika, tap and go eh?
Yeah.
Thanks Visa.
Asante.
Thanks for partnering with us. Twende basi ngweke full tank ya 3000. Where's the future?
The future is in digital. That's what the future is. It's in content creation. Young people out there, don't wait for jobs. You gotta do your own thing, create your own content, and it appeals to the market. That's the only thing you can do. And you've got a great opportunity. Because now your mobile phone is an entire production house. What more do you want?
And the haters?
Haters you gotta have. But if you don't have haters, haujafanya kitu. Haters are very important, by the way. Yeah. Because you have won the very moment it starts to bother them. You've won.
I like that.
Yeah.
The very
moment it starts to bother them, know that you've won. So if what you're doing isn't bothering anyone, then you've got a problem.
Is your mom proud of you?
Wagoi, my mother, my sweetheart,
yeah.
my number one kaseremende.
Yeah.
I love that woman to death.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's happy for me.
She must.
And I love her kabisa. Yeah.
Have you ever met someone akakuuliza, wewe ndio Maina? Na nilikuwa nafikiri mtu mkubwa.
Everyone. Everyone. What people forget, there was a time I was 119 kgs. Niaje
mama.
Mko poa? Tutakuja tuongee. Those are my guys.
Yeah, and you said it.
Those are my guys, yeah.
There's a time you're 119.
Yeah.
Kg.
Yeah. Nilikuwa navaa waist 43.
So ukaamua maze.
I was gonna die. I mean, it was crazy. It was crazy.
Immediately you came from UK?
Yeah. So the weight had to go. Naelewa? Yeah. The weight had to definitely go.
You're looking great. Mimi nimejaribu imekataa.
Wewe kile kile kitu hauna ni discipline. Ni discipline too. Because it's something you must make time for no matter what.
And you have a routine.
It's a routine. Mi kila siku is an everyday thing.
Yeah.
Monday to Friday. Yeah. It also helps you with your energy consumption. Because the body is an engine.
It is.
Yeah. And you only get the amount of energy out of it that you put into it.
Do you have one regret in life?
No, because you see, if you erase all your mistakes from the past, you also erase all the wisdom you have now. Everything happens for a reason.
Now your musical career, that's when it started.
And ended before it started. But Ted Josiah
Yeah.
is my brother for life. And I love him and respect everything he did. He's a pioneer of the Kenyan music industry.
Yeah.
So we're in a group called Ebony Affair.
Yeah.
We did one song.
Yeah.
Eh?
You don't like playing that song.
No. Because it's a bad song. It's a really bad song.
The one thing you like to forget Neo Wimbo.
That one song, it was such a bad song. It was, my commando has played it once. I almost killed it. I can't even remember. So me,
Yeah. But you live for happiness.
I live for happiness. If something's not making you happy, get away from it.
Yeah.
You need to know when it's time to live.
Yeah.
The job, the relationship, all those things.
So you say,
Yeah, Jay?
so apart from you, do you have a radio presenter? You say, who you? Someone needs to watch it. Who is coming? This one?
You know who I love?
Yeah.
I love Alex Mokideu.
Alex Makide.
Alex Mokideu, I love him. Hey, Mandy. Niaje? Uko poa? Uko? Asante sana. Niaje supu? Thank you, asante. Those are my guys.
Where you are, guys?
Yeah. These are my guys.
Poa sana, mambo.
Mambo.
Poa sana.
You're
used to this, eh?
Yeah. Hey. Asante sana bro.
Unajua hiyo sauti yako nikisikia
Aki.
mzee nasikia gani nasikiaga mko fine.
Aki asante.
Asante.
Okay, sir. Alikiba is your guy? Sawa.
Hiyo mediocre umesikia?
Nimesikia mediocre.
Ndio usikie vizuri.
Nitaicheza kesho. Unaitwaje? Antonio. Nitakuchezea mediocre kesho. Asante.
Wow, that's special.
Those are the ones who make life worth living.
That's special.
That's free love.
Yeah.
This is not love you chase. It's free love. And that's the best kind of love.
Bible says a good name is better than a precious ointment.
True. Absolutely, bro. We don't appreciate a lot of things.
Yeah.
Here at
Thanks
Shell
to Viva.
as well. Vivo Energy.
Thanks to Vivo.
Yeah,
and
by the
Visa.
way, big sponsors for mine for Tembea Kenya.
Yeah.
Tembea Tujenge Kenya.
Yeah.
Niaje? Huyu jamaa anasema uniwekee 3,000 peke yake.
Yeah.
V-Power. Thanks so much. For the 3,000.
For the 3,000.
3,000 only.
Yeah. So you know how this thing works?
Yep.
This card works.
Yeah.
Contactless.
Yes, contactless.
The contactless by KCB Visa card. Let me tell you the beauty about this. Kwanza ukiwa unaweka less than 3,000, you need kuweka pin. Over 3,000 ndio unaweka. Na hii time ya corona you need KCB Visa card. That's
true.
Ndio. Just tap and pay and you know this.
I know this.
Watu wa gari kubwa si wanajua hii.
Hii ni ya tap and
Leta
pay.
hii machine.
First sanitize.
First sanitize alafu. So because of corona, you know you need this. KCB Visa tap and pay.
Unaelewa? Simba. Simba na Zuchu. That's my jam right now.
That's your jam right now.
That's my jam right there. That's what I'm jamming to right now. That's what I'm jamming to.
But what
bro.
is it with you in bongo music? Because
I just think they make incredible music. The songwriting, the performance levels, they're very nice guys. You meet Diamond, Harmonize, Juma Jukes, Ali Kiba, very nice fellows, but very gifted. And they recognize the value of their gift. Yeah.
So shida yetu hapa nini Kenya na vile mazee na unatumetoa ma midnight train mazee.
You see, we've got a lot of talent here. There's a lot of talent here without a doubt. You see, it's about preference.
Even Otile Brown is doing some amazing
Otile Brown is an awesome artist.
Yeah.
I love Calligraph Jones.
Yes.
These are people putting Kenya on the map.
Yeah.
By the way, Calligraph, I wish you all the best of luck, by the way. He's been nominated for a BET award. So, hey, kudos, and now we're going to keep voting for OG. So we just have different types of talent here. I actually love Gengeton. Willis Raburu has got a song called Kalale. That jam it in gears. It in gears kabisa.
Yeah.
So my personal preference is the kind of music bongo artists do.
Yeah.
Just like there's some people who love rumba.
Yeah.
It's a preference.
Mimi
thing.
ni mtu wa rumba.
Wewe ni mtu wa rumba.
Rumba na reggae.
Me, I can't do that thing.
Yeah.
Me, I need a lot of
And
bourgeois
gospel music.
and gospel, and I love the gospel. Locally, I love a lot of gospel.
Yeah. But you have a weakness for bongo.
Bongo is my Achilles heel.
You have two weaknesses, bongo and what else?
Bongo and fun times.
Fun times.
I wish I could get back to traveling because I love traveling. Having a good time, having a good drink, that's what life is about.
And going to Miami.
And going to Miami. Miami ni ushago.
Huko ni ushago.
Huko ni ushago.
Kondo.
Yeah.
Unataka kuretire huko?
I want to own an African club. That's the only thing missing on the Miami Strip, on Ocean Drive. And I want to run an African club there.
This is another weakness you have.
Cars. I love toys. It's a big weakness I've got.
It's a beautiful machine.
Thank you very much.
Every year you have to upgrade this.
I must upgrade, and I'm still stuck on BMWs. This is my kind of baby.
You deserve it.
Look, you've got to live once.
You live once.
Yeah.
You live once. So
Naweza acha pesa kwa banku kufe ugongwe na lori hapa.
Ajibambe.
Aki. Tuachie hiyo pesa tukikula.
Tusherehekee hapa.
Me, I think I will leave 1 shilling. Aki.
So wale wanasema Maina hata walini unasema finally.
Here, if you want to know why I'm not married, please listen to my show in the morning on Classic. Listen to the conversation.
Yeah.
And then you make your recommendation to me. Inbox. It looks like a lot of work. It looks like too much work.
You know, CK, I was with him the other day. Akasema it's slavery.
He got married at what?
CK was
50 something.
Yeah.
I saw the thing. He said it's slavery.
Yeah.
It's a jail. I'm a free bird. I need to move.
You need to move.
I need to wake up and decide I'm going to Dar es Salaam tomorrow.
No questions.
No questions. I don't know how to do those things. I want to go. I know.
Inaitagwa visa wewe.
Your visa.
Nimepewa visa.
I'm the embassy myself.
Thank you so much. So what are we jamming to as we finish? Tumemaliza. Tumemaliza, by the way.
Tumemaliza.
Is there something you want to finish? Say,
okay.
I
just want to say thanks for the love.
Yeah.
I can't believe I've done this for 20 years, bro.
So moving.
20 years.
You know, it looks like you've just beginning.
It feels like I'm just beginning, but it's been 20 years of love.
Yeah.
And I just want to say thank you for the love. And for the chance to just wake up every morning and listen and learn and grow. The day I feel like it's a job, I'll walk away.
Oh my goodness. You like to wake up and listen to nice jams like in here?
Jams, this is Zuchu and Diamond.
How would you introduce this on radio as a link?
This song doesn't need any introduction.
So
all you've got to do is hit play.
And then, so you don't say anything?
You just say, woo!
All right. From all of us.
That's the life.
That's the life. And thank you so much for watching Churchill Show. The journey continues.